I'm inside the stadium, inside the ground. This energy is amazing.
Like millions of others, I decided to travel to the United States for the 2026 World Cup. My first stop, Seattle.
Look how cute the city is.
But I didn't just come here to watch football or soccer, I guess. I also wanted to experience the United States of America itself.
This is so cool. We don't really have this in Europe. I love it. It's just so American for me.
And let's just say, those old school theater signs were not the only interesting thing I found here. So join me as I explore Seattle, experience the city during the World Cup, and attend my first ever World Cup match.
It is starting to rain. I guess this is like the very typical Seattle weather. At least from what I've read about before, the weather seems to be, it can change very quickly. So let's see if we can head inside somewhere. This is a farmer's market here and it is like super crowded. But we gotta have a look in there. Wow, these are beautiful. This place here seems to be very popular for seafood, which makes sense, we're right at the harbor. Look at this, you can get all your seafood over there. There's like all these like really nice restaurants right at the waterfront. I love this place. And everywhere in the city you can see that the World Cup's going on. There's like flags everywhere. If you don't want to carry all of your stuff home, I can just see it. They can even ship it with FedEx to your doorstep. This is so convenient. So you can try cherries here.
Okay, all the fruit.
Lady, try this one. Try the nectarine. Come here. We got really good nectarines right now.
Thank you.
Throw the cherry pick down here. Okay? They're really good. Whose is this? Okay.
These are really good cherries.
Would you like a chocolate cherry?
Yes.
Milk or dark chocolate?
Dark.
There you go.
Thank you.
Cherry and dark chocolate.
Thank you. Cheers. These are good. It's amazing how many things you can sample here. Let's have a look outside. Let's see if we can have a good view over here. Oh yeah, I think we can. Wow. Look at this. There's a big Ferris wheel. I absolutely love all of these restaurants. These are so cute. So here you can get all of your pins and little America flags. So this wall here is entirely made out of gums. Everyone puts their chewing gums on here. This is crazy, look at this. This is crazy. Wow, this almost looks like frozen water dropping down. This is crazy. This is honestly a really cool art project. I love this. So I don't want to touch this wall, but it is really cool. It even continues on the other side here. I wonder who started that. Like, I really wonder how people got the idea, let's just all put like our gums here on these walls everywhere here and create this art piece. I really like the vibe in the streets, like everyone's just putting their stickers and their posters. This is really cool. This is only my second state here in the States, Washington, the state of Washington. in Seattle. This is my first time here at the West Coast. Before I've only been to Florida, and this is a crazy difference to any city I've seen in Florida. The vibes here are really, really cool. I love it. There is even a monk over here selling stuff here in the middle of Seattle. Usually monks are not supposed to handle or have any money, as far as I know. But I think this is just a very American monk. We live in capitalism here. And look at this movie cinema or a theater. This is so cool because I love this old style of like signs here, where you put all of the numbers and letters and you can like just switch them out. This is so cool. We don't really have this in Europe. I love it. It's just so American for me. But not only that, you can just conveniently buy your magic mushrooms here at the side of the road in downtown Seattle. Exotic snacks. Wow, someone has a bird here.
Just north of Seattle, and he's been with us since 9 days old. So he's 15.
Wow, that's pretty cool. In general, this little area here is so pretty, and it does remind me a little bit of Europe, with all of these cafes out here and all of these flowers here on the street lanterns. I haven't really seen this in the US like this before. So yeah, it is a bit similar to Europe. It is very, very different than like whatever I've seen in Florida before. There is a Musubi restaurant here. I have heard of this before. Musubi, I think it's some sort of Hawaiian sushi. I've never tried it. I've never seen this anywhere before. So let's try this. Here we have my vegetarian Musubi. I have never tried something like this before. I actually didn't even know this existed. So first we're gonna have to unwrap it. The meat version traditionally comes with this American staple, Spam. Something I've never tried before either, and something that does not sound too appealing to me either. But I got the vegetarian version. We have rice, tofu and avocado on here. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big sushi piece. So let's try it. Cheers. That's pretty good. I like it. So you cannot really compare it to like sushi. It's really its own thing. It's really interesting. Like, I've never had anything like this before. Cheers.
Like many fellow Europeans, I used to think that public transportation in the US basically didn't exist anywhere outside of New York City. So I was genuinely surprised when I found out that Seattle actually has a light rail network stretching over 63 miles with 50 stations across the city and surrounding areas. And of course, I had to try it myself.
Next stop, Pioneer Square.
The public transportation here is super convenient, and it's just really interesting because I think most foreigners think there's no public transportation anywhere here in the States, maybe with the exception of New York, but I guess Seattle proves that wrong. All the preparations for the World Cup game later today are already going on. This is just one of the stations for guests for the stadium. Let's see how it's gonna work later. Here we are in Chinatown. Chinatown, Seattle. Look at this. All the street signs there have Mandarin on them. And look at this dragon up here. Right here. That's really cool. So let's check out Chinatown. I love all of these little parks here in Seattle. These are so cute. There's so many green spaces. The city is actually really walkable, downtown at least. I'm so surprised about this. There's public transit, it's walkable. There's so many so many parks and green spaces. Look at this beautiful painting of a dragon. I love this. Now I'm gonna try Seattle's monorail. Got my ticket, $4 for one way. Let's head in. There's the train. So I think this train only goes back and forth, so everyone on the train is getting off. Here we go.
Welcome to Seattle Center Monorail.
The monorail connects downtown Seattle with the city's iconic Space Needle, a 605-foot or 184-meter tall observation tower. And while the landmark is definitely not the tallest structure in the city anymore, Seattle still has certain view protection rules in place to make sure the Space Needle remains visible from key parts of the city.
That was pretty cool. Now let's head to the tower, to the needle. And here we're like literally right at the tower. It's right here. Wow. So you can go up there. You can buy tickets, and from up there you can see Mount Rainier, the big mountain just outside of Seattle. You can have a beautiful view over the skyline from up there, though today unfortunately it's pretty cloudy here in Seattle, so I'm not sure if it's worth it because the ticket costs $60, I think. But look at this. It's That's really cool. There's the elevators going up and down here right on the outside. Right here there's a machine where you can make your own wax figurine. Awesome. They have the Seattle Tower here. So let's try this, it's $5. And I think it's gonna make your own tower in here. Okay, it's starting in here. So I think my tower is being made in here right now. I think it's working. I've literally never seen a machine like this before. Oh, there it is, there it is. No, it's stuck. My tower is stuck. There it comes. That seemed pretty harsh. I hope it isn't broken. Oh, there it is, there it is. Wow. I got a little Space Needle tower made out of wax. It's pretty sticky, but that's so cool. It smells very strange.
That evening, I made my way over to the stadium where the World Cup match would take place. I was there to watch Iran play against Egypt.
I'm on my way to the World Cup game now. The whole city here is locked down, the infrastructure is crazy. There are so many people working to help out all of the visitors from the stadium. And so let's see how it goes. I'm very excited.
Thousands of fans from all over the world had come together, excited for tonight's football match. Or I guess, since I'm here in the States, I should rather call it a soccer match.
So they built this sort of beer garden right here, and the energy is amazing. This is so cool. Cheers.
Honestly, I was so impressed by the whole setup. It even seemed like the city had loosened its strict drinking laws for the event. I definitely did not expect to see people trying to convert others to Christianity at an Iran versus Egypt match of all places. This guy though, I think he had the right idea. Play more sports, cancel all wars. Honestly, at a FIFA event, that message kinda hit.
I'm inside the stadium, inside the grounds. This energy is amazing. The organization is amazing. It is so good organized, so well. And everyone is just so happy. And now I'm gonna go in there into the stadium.
Entering the Seattle Stadium felt somewhat epic, also known as Lumen Field. It can hold almost 70,000 people. I don't think I've ever been in such a massive stadium before. There were hundreds of bars and food stands set up inside. The Amazon ones were especially convenient. You just swiped your card on the way in, grabbed a $20 drink from the fridge, and walked out. Then, somewhere in the background, cameras and AI figured out what you took and charged your card. Extremely convenient, slightly dystopian, and very American. And then the game began. Both teams gave it everything, and the energy inside the stadium was incredible. During the final minutes, Iran scored and briefly took the lead, but after a VAR review, the goal was ruled out, and in the end, Egypt won the match and moved on. Experiencing the World Cup in this beautiful stadium in Seattle was honestly one of the best things I've done this year. A perfect day spent in peak capitalism and an incredible start to my adventures in the USA.
2026 is going